Welcome back to Watch It Played, everyone. I have been just loving this Summoner Wars app. I don't review games on here, but I will review apps. And this is a great app. I've been really enjoying it. Playing it probably too much?
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
a little bit too much. It's great because you can have multiple games on the go. I went on our Facebook page for Watch It Played. I put up my name there on the Game Center here on the iOS device and invite people to come and play with me, and I got a bunch of great invites, and I've been enjoying it and having a lot of fun winning and losing. So if you'd like to add me as a friend and invite me to a game, feel free to do so. Just go to our Facebook page. You'll find the information there. And listen, the only requirement I say is if you invite me to a game, just make sure you set the game length to 14 days. I get through them a lot faster than that, but I just like seeing that much length. It gives me a little bit of flexibility in case I have a busy few days. So anyway, yeah. But what we're here for is
the box.
To open the box. Now, I said that we were going to be away on vacation in our last email, and really we were just away camping for a couple of days. So we're back and we're ready to do some more videos, start working on that behind-the-scenes video. But I really, really have been waiting for this box to come because it is full of miniatures that I can't wait to show you. And during this episode, I'm going to tell you about a great discount that you can take advantage of to get some of these miniatures as well. Now, I've been wanting to do a full-on miniatures game in our series, and I was looking at War Machine for a while, and I liked what I saw, but I live in a small community, and so I have to find gamers that I can convince to play these games with me, and I felt like that one might be a little bit harder of a sell, and I had the Dust Tactics game. You might have seen me show it a couple different times in some of our other filler episodes. And this is more of a board game, but it comes with some really nice miniatures. And so then what happened is a little bit later on, Fantasy Flight Games released a book, a separate book, with a new set of rules to allow you to take the miniatures from Dust Tactics and play it as a full-on miniatures game. And that really interested me. So I picked up the book. I listened to a really, really great review of it by the guys at the D6 Generation, episode 102. So check that out if you'd like to hear it as well. And that convinced me that this may be a good step for me in trying to get a miniatures game that I thought would be perhaps a little easier to create some interest in my local gaming group. So I'm excited because inside of this box is a bunch of miniatures I ordered to go along with the miniatures that I had here in the revised core set. Now you get a lot of miniatures in this set here, but the way you arrange the miniatures to create a platoon in the game is a little different than in Dust Tactics. So you do need to pick up a few extra miniatures if you really want to be able to make an official platoon. Now you can of course play with these as they are to the box, and I did a test game with that. But let's take a look here and see just what's inside. First, I want to thank Dan at the Discount Game Stores. One of the really nice perks of having a channel like this with so many of you guys supporting us is that I get to highlight to a nice-sized audience some of the people that I really think make our board gaming community so special. Daniel Crane at the Discount Game Store is certainly one of those for me. He's been very generous with us as an early supporter, not just with the products, but also his time, and I really, really appreciate that. So let's take a quick look at some of these really cool models they sent us, and I'm going to tell you about the discount that he's offering exclusively to our Watch It Played viewers. From now until December 31st, 2012, if you contact Dan at the email address you see on the screen right now, we'll also have it in the YouTube description below, and you place a Dust order there and tell him that you heard about it through Watch It Played, he's going to take 30% off of your Dust order. How awesome is that? If you go to his website, which you'll also find in the description and on screen right now, you'll notice that he has some of the models there already. However, he has many more than what you're seeing on his website. So make sure you contact him at the email address. If you want to see what models are available in total, you go to the Fantasy Flight Games website and you can see all the different models that are available. He assured me he has pretty much the entire line right now, as well as the rulebook, the core rulebook for Dust Warfare. So if you're interested in any of those items, or even just because you maybe have Dust Tactics and you want to add some more units for that, because remember, the models in these sets are designed originally for Dust Tactics. They all work for Dust Tactics, but then they can also be used for Dust Warfare as well. So basically you're getting two games in one, especially once you have that Dust Warfare book. Also, you'll notice some of these models are painted. Now, Dan hooked me up with JR and Jeff of Miniature Modeler. They do commissioned paint work for miniatures to help you get your army to the table in painted condition and looking good. Now, they're a full-service operation, meaning you can get them to just get the minis, table ready, or you can go so far as to have them pick up the models for you, paint them up to a really high level of detail with decals and basing, whatever you choose. Now, the basic paint job, which is what I have here, it's the lowest cost, will run you about $5 to $10 per model, depending on the complexity and the size of the model. But you can see how just even this little bit of paint really helps make the models pop. They were very quick, they were easy to deal with, and they sent me photos of the progress as they went. So please, be sure to check out their website. It's at www.miniaturemodeler.com. Also have that in the description as well. If you want painted midis, but you just don't have the inclination, or like me, sometimes you just don't have the time to do it yourself, I think these guys are a fantastic option. So in the coming weeks, I'm going to be preparing for the Dust Warfare playthrough. But first, we're going to take a little break and do a couple of lighter, simpler games. Space Hulk was another miniatures game that was a bit heavy. This will be heavy as well, so we thought we'd do a little change of pace. We're still working on the behind-the-scenes episode as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing some of these models that we received. I hope you check out Dan's website, and if you're interested in Dust Tactics or Dust Warfare, I hope you consider giving him a look and some of your patronage. And again, if you have some miniatures that you want painted up, don't forget about Miniature Modeler as well. Anyway, guys, we'll see you very soon in our next episode. Thanks again for watching.